Amiibo are one of the most financially savvy ideas Nintendo have come up with in the last 10 years. Adopting the blueprint of concepts like Skylanders and Disney Infinity, the beautifully designed models' unique features and limited availability allows them to charge around £10/$15 for each figurine and generate huge profit from non-gaming based products. Our list today is slightly indulgent as I'll be basing a vast amount of my choices on the look and design of the amiibo itself. I'll be taking the ability of the figure itself into account, but after doing some research, it appears that effects of the accessories aren't revolutionary and the variety among the collector's items isn't yet fully realized. Beauty is also in the eye of the beholder, so the amiibo I include could cause your inner Picasso to grimace, but I've tried to encompass a range of models that encapsulate what amiibo offers. So without further ado, here are 6 of the top Nintendo amiibo. 6. Falco, Super Smash Bros. Wii U. I am slightly biased here as I main Falco in the Super Smash Bros. Series, but the attention to detail and beautiful construction on Fox McCloud's wingman is a dedication to the effort Nintendo are putting into the artistry of their branded accessories. The cocky Birdman is part of the many waves of characters for Super Smash Bros. Wii U. Like his fellow roster members, he is able to be trained like your own personal sidekick, turning him from a lowly rookie to a veteran brawler by improving his attack, defense, and speed, as well gaining bonus passive effects like better ledge grabbing and longer shield time. Lombardi is also usable in Star Fox Zero to let the player fly the Black R-Wing. For me, this is one of the best amiibo in the Smash series for the pure detail. His earpiece actually makes me weep a little bit. 5. Bayonetta, Player 2, Super Smash Bros. Wii U. I'll try to not just make this a list of Smash series amiibo, but as there are so many that Smash supports, it's almost inevitable that they're going to end up on such a concise list. I'm going for the Player 2 variant of the Umbra, which instead of the blue accented model as I think the P2 has, for lack of a better word, sass. As she's part of the same game as Falco that I've mentioned above, Bayonetta has the same functions as he does, just for her character instead of his. I'd ask you to excuse my vanity and twangs of shallowness, but this list is comprised of what are essentially tiny little pieces of gaming-related art, so the look is a pretty substantial percentage of why I'm making my choices. Everything from the windswept effect design of her cape, her accessory details, and her crimson pistols, for both hands and feet all capture the sultry aura that the mistress of the bullet hearts exudes. 4 to 8-bit Mario, modern, Super Mario Maker, a faithfully created throwback to the origins of Nintendo's mascot. 8-bit Mario is a love letter to the style of the plumber that gave the Japanese company its most iconic intellectual property. Pieced together out of what I guess you can describe as real-life pixels, 8-bit Mario was created to celebrate the Italian hero's 30th anniversary and to be used in the customizable level-building title, Super Mario Maker. 8BM isn't exactly flashy with its amiability, not actually a Nintendo phrase, I've literally just coined that, in that all it does is add a giant mushroom power-up to the course you're creating. Fitting, I suppose, as this was probably the most common and synonymous power-up within the Mario series, or at the very least within the original Super Mario Bros. I've gone with modern color scheme over classic purely because the color is brighter and more vivid, and I feel generally more representative of all Mario incarnations throughout his 3+ decades of adventures. 3. Archer Link, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Now this was a hard choice of which Link to include, what with all the different types that exist. Ocarina is iconic, Toon is adorable to the nth degree, Majora's Mask and Skyward Sword show off the young and adult incarnations respectively. It's a really tough call to decide which one is the best. However, what with Breath of the Wild continuing the masterpiece lineage that the Zelda series has, I've decided to go with Archer Link as I feel the torch has been passed to him now. As with all amiibo that are compatible with BOT, Archer Link will give the chance of having a number of different bows like the Falcon or Knight's bow spawned within chests, as well as special arrow types like Fire, Ice, Shock, and Bomb.
It also has one of the highest number of possible common items like base, normal arrows, raw meat and bird meat. Ironically, this could be considered to be the least special of all the Link amiibos as it doesn't have an amazing exclusive feature that Wolf Link and Ocarina Link do, but the modern aesthetic of the figure is amazing. Just look at his bow. Look at his tunic. Lou,